What's going on? Happy lunch break, every break. I'm gonna come on here. I'm gonna get in here. Try to hit my points and get on up out of here because this is one that I'm not even really motivated to do per se. I definitely ain't motivated to really talk about LeLe. All right. I've always, kept things with her real respectful. Okay. Real respectful. I kept things, real cordial, but I am a blogger, right? And folks will try to make you be something other than what you are, right? I'm a journalist. So, my job is to report the truth as I see it, come to y'all, report the facts as I know them or as they have been told to me from people who were there, right? And so last night I received a video. Okay, I received about I received a video, and apparently, they said LeLe was mentioning my name over on her channel. Let me give y'all the link to the video. Y'all can go check the video out when y'all get ready to. Uh, Listen, this is the video right here. Y'all can check the video out when y'all get a moment, when y'all get ready to. It should be in the link of the chat wherever you are, whatever page you on. You should be able to see it, in the chat. Long story short, um, she has a problem. She said that I'm mentioning her name, and nothing is further from the truth. Listen, I really don't care about LeLe. Not like that. Okay. When I came and when I reported things about LeLe, these were things that had already been out there. They were already out there, okay, about her licking on little girls and all of that, and I really, I don't really want to go back and forth with somebody of defrauding hurricane people, her hurricane victims. All right, Hurricane Katrina was one of the Hurricane Katrina was one of the biggest disasters or catastrophes to ever brace the shores of the United States of America, and I think that it's sickening someone who would steal money. I mean, but hey, she hustled, she hustling, but here's the thing, right? That her and Marlena are they are talking to the guy rated R, and I say it like this: those of y'all who know this rated R dude, uh, have him reach out to me. Have this rated R character reach out to me any time of day, morning, noon, and night. Have him text my line. My number is 502-9755. Damn. 314 502-9755. He's being used. He's being played. That she didn't do this stuff. And I mean, come on, man. We had the clips, man. We had the clips. This stuff has been this is what's going on, man. Now, people go back and forth about who bought Kills down. And I blasted Prima Donna, I blasted Kip last night. I've even gone to Dana J. Okay. But the real thing that really led to R. Kelly's conviction is LeLe. Okay. Because the integral witness that held the New York case together was Azriel. Okay, Azriel. And Azriel did not want to testify. She didn't want to testify. Okay, but it was LeLe calling and harassing her constantly that made her testify. Y'all don't believe me? Believe this. We got the audio. Here it goes.
A motherfucker. Between Hollywood, I'm gonna be honest with you. Between Hollywood minutes, that was enough. And then motherfucker. Between Hollywood, I'm gonna be honest with you. Between Hollywood Next making all them posts and LeLe texting her every fucking 5 minutes, that was enough. And
you heard Larry, who had LeLe over at his house. I'm sorry, not LeLe, Azriel over at his house. Azriel's own testimony is she did not have any interest in bringing her ex-boyfriend / lover down until LeLe kept texting her every 5 minutes. Now, about 2.5 years ago, I was sitting in my job and, LeLe called and she asked me, how do you get stuff out the iCloud? How do you go and get something? How do you delete a text message or what have you? I did not know what she was referring to. I later came to find out that she was worried that her truth was going to be exposed. Her truth was going to be exposed. She had been messing with these, these females who are part of this case. Now, if we go to let's see here. Let me pull it up right here. I'm going to justice.gov. I want y'all to look at this page with me. So I'm gonna bring it up on the screen. All right, now. Okay. Now. All right, now. We go down here to, let's find count 9. Okay, we're gonna scroll all the way down to count 9. Okay. Right, it's here, 9. Count. Okay. Let's see here, count 5. Let's see here, we are looking for. Okay, here we go. All right, now. If we read this, let me move that open. It says, by which Kelly and his associates participated in the conduct of the affairs of the enterprise were the following: committing and attempting and aiding and abetting the commission of crimes, conspiring to commit crimes, including but not limited to engaging in sexual activity with girls under 18 years old, engaging in and facilitating sexual activity without disclosing the STD. Kelly had contracted and producing child pornography. B, demanding absolute commitment to Kelly and not tolerating dissent. C, obtaining sensitive information about members and associates of the enterprise to maintain control over them. And D, and this is where LeLe comes into recruiting and grooming sexual partners for Kelly and isolating women and girls from friends and family, making them dependent on Kelly for their financial well being. Now, recruiting and grooming sexual partners. Now, this person will come on, they will start talking about these folks will come on and so they were all grown names. Let's see. Let me respond to that. So they was all having threesomes where they was all exactly okay, not exactly. It's one thing to say. It's one thing to say that you are all having sexual activity, but when you over here harassing somebody and you coming out and attacking somebody and you doing your thing as soon as they get out the shower or you invading their personal space on some creep shit, then that's just that. Now, this person goes to and refers to herself as a sister, but in testimony, when we go to the testimony, and again, I'm keeping this light today. I'm not really trying to get too deep off into the weeds on this one. She's never referred to she's never referred to as a sister on the testimony. All right, now we go right here. We're gonna go to exhibit one. We're gonna go to exhibit one, man, and we're gonna really talk about this shit. Now, it says Mrs. Geddes. Those of y'all who don't know, Elizabeth Geddes is a AUSA in the Eastern District of New York. She's speaking to, I believe that this is Asriel's testimony. And so, Ms. Geddes, the government offers Exhibit 71. The court says any objection. Attorney for R. Kelly, Devereaux Canick, says no. All right, that's in evidence. Government's Exhibit 74 was received in evidence. Elizabeth Geddes, and I am showing the witness, I am showing everyone what's in evidence as government's Exhibit 61. Miss Geddes, what is that again? That is Cassandra. What did she do for the defendant? She was an assistant to him and his live-in girlfriends. And government exhibit 42, which is in evidence already, who is that? What did she do? She was an assistant for the defendant and his girlfriends. Okay. Nowhere, you know, nowhere in this testimony does it say, I'm a God sister. I'm a sister. It was an assistant. It was an assistant, which is corroborated by two of the witnesses. Okay. This is a statement of fact. That means that the government has corroborative evidence to substantiate the claims that, okay, the government has information to substantiate the allegations that are put forth here. And uh, they said that it's been told to me that Cassandra is not Nisimo. Okay, it's not Sandra Dominique. Now we're gonna move right on to our next exhibit. All right, we're gonna keep right on rolling because LeLe is not worth doing a whole bunch of long drawn out shit for. Unfortunately, she just not that fucking interesting. You know, she will have you think that she is, but we don't really care about her that deep. You know, if you can pick up by the tone of my voice, I'm not really motivated to do this, right? I'm not really motivated to do this. However, she went live. She want to do a live stream about me. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to set the record straight. And I apologize to those of y'all who have already seen this, but to those of y'all who haven't, then let's go ahead and let's talk about it. Now, again, Elizabeth Geddes is the government's AUSA. She is prosecuting this case. I am now showing you what is in government's Exhibit 4. Do you recognize Exhibit 4? Yes. Who is that? That's Uncle Bug. Now notice there is a relation there. Uncle Bug, right? This is still Asriel Clary. So, you know, as is normal in most relationships, um, you know, she calls the uncle uncle. All right. But they don't call the sister Auntie LeLe. Okay. God sister. They don't say she the God sister. All right. They say that's Uncle Bug. And what role did Uncle Bug serve for the defendant? He was his personal assistant. Can you now she already admitted on rated R live where she threatened me and admitted to being a booty muncher. Okay, there you go. All right, now Uncle Bug was a personal assistant. You also mentioned that the defendant had assistants for his female guests. Yes. Uh, were you, do you know the names of his assistants for the female guests? Yes. Who were they? Diane. We're gonna say that Diana. We're gonna say that that's Diana Copeland. The twins. Those are Susan and Suzette Mayweather. Uh, you know, then they say LeLe. Okay, it's right there. I got to highlight it for y'all. So LeLe, aka Alicia Evans, aka the FEMA disaster for a money taker. Hey, that's what it is. Now, I want where's she at? Where Nene at? Nene, this is the point. This is the point. Let me take a sidebar and let me talk specifically to Nene. Now, what has happened is that uh LeLe has done a bunch of scandalous shit to get R. Kelly involved in the case. And if she supposedly has all this clout, all this credit, those of y'all who have been here for a few years, if y'all been here from the beginning, y'all remember that she came on and she did a live with Phases. And Phases went and took that shit right back down. Alive with Phases. And Phases went and took that shit right back down. Right back down. Okay. Right back down. Why? She ain't fucking credible. Okay. She ain't credible at all. Not credible at all. Okay, at all. Anyway, we gonna move right on. She said she don't do that no more. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. You know. And so let's keep going. All right. Now, let's see here. All right. Now, we gonna move right on along here. We're gonna move right on along. Okay. We gonna keep sharing this testimony. Now, let's see here. Is this it? All right, now With the number of females, was the defendant present when you had sexual contact with those individuals? Every time. Was there ever a time he wasn't present? Never. Makes you to have sexual contact with them. Mr. Canick, objection, Your Honor. The court overruled. Then she goes on to answer a few. Actually, do you remember their names? LeLe and Cassandra, I believe. I'm sorry, Mr. Koenig, I object to the last response. The court overruled. R. Kelly's attorney did not want this to come out. Did not want this to come out. Donnelly overruled it. Okay. She said that it's pertinent that this testimony come out. Now, it said, I'm showing the witness what's been marked for identification as government exhibit 41. The witness only. Do you recognize government exhibit 41? Who is that? It's Cassandra. Is that the Cassandra you mentioned the defendant had you have sexual contact with? Yes, it is. This is on page 959. Holler at me if you need this testimony where I can show you in black and white where this shit is written, bro. This is on file. Okay, none of this is made up. All right, now we gonna take it a step further. Okay, once we take this shit a step further, then let's get to it. Okay, now, Miss Geddes, the government offers Exhibit 41. The court, any objection, Mr. Koenig? No. All right. What? Okay, that's in evidence. Government Exhibit 41 was recovered in evidence. Now I'm showing you what's been marked for identification to just the witness only. Government Exhibit 42. What's shown in Government Exhibit 42? Do you recognize? Yes, I do. Who is that? That is LeLe. What? And is LeLe the individual you identified as LeLe the same in LeLe that you just testified the defendant had you have sexual contact with? Yes, she is. Ms. Geddes, the government offers Exhibit 42. So LeLe is government's Exhibit 42. Okay. Now, this is not slander because, hey, when she gets to talking about defamation of character, yo beef, United States judge and Donnelly. Your beef ain't with Trent. Okay? Your beef is not with Trent because Trent ain't doing this to you. Your beef is with the government. Your beef is with the government. Trent did not write any of this. If y'all will remember, I wasn't even in the R. Kelly blogging sector when this information was coming out. Okay, this is, she's gonna say I'm lying on her, but this is court testimony. Okay, the government can't just offer this into evidence without first having something to corroborate this with. Okay, now those supporters who are pro R. Kelly, is nothing wrong with that, but we are just talking about the facts. Now, all right, let's go on to the next one. Okay, so, okay, here, let me find it. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so boom. Women or other females with whom the defendant directed you to have sexual contact with? Yes. Do you have the names of those individuals without saying them? Do you know their names? Yes. the court. Hold on just 1 second. All right. Does anybody on the jury need a break? No. I can talk to you at the side. Oh, well, I don't need you to address it here. Can you wait a few minutes or do you have to talk to her now? We're going to take a 5-minute break. Don't talk about the case and you can address whatever issue you have with Ms. Green. All right. So listen, after this, after this, what she was talking about, yeah, I know I got 2 lives going. I'm trying to make sure that y'all pick this up because what was said was so damning that the court had to take a recess after she came and said all of this. Okay? Now, now let's let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about this, all right? Because now she's gonna go into witness intimidation. Let's talk about this witness intimidation, all right? So hey, let's look at this witness intimidation. Uh, so we're gonna start at line 2. Uh, I guess line 1 would be: do you have any social media accounts? Yes. What kind of social media accounts did you have? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Question: while with the defendant, what if anything happened to your Instagram account? I had to deactivate it. Why did you have to deactivate it? I believe this is around the time a lot of hype started with all of this and just didn't want me having it. When you say didn't want you having it, do you mean the defendant didn't want you having it? I'm sorry, the defendant correct. Did you in fact delete your Instagram? Correct. What were the circumstances under which you deleted it? I just had someone sitting there to make sure it was completely deleted. And who was sitting there? LeLe. Hmm? LeLe. You mentioned LeLe was some sort of assistant for the defendant, yes? What was LeLe's terms? What was LeLe's role in terms of you deleting your Instagram? We're gonna go to the next one, okay? I didn't want to do this, but now I gotta do it. All right. And again, I'm sorry that it had to come to this. A lot of my subscribers have been hitting me up telling me that they disappointed that I have to defend myself like this, but it comes with the territory. So she says, what was LeLe's role with making you delete your Instagrams? Just to make sure I deleted it. And did you delete your Instagram account at the defendant's directive? Yes. You previously testified with respect to certain rules that the defendant had you follow. What if any rules were there with in respect to your interactions with other men? Can you ask me one more time? Sure. What if any rules did the defendant have about your interactions with other men? That there would be no interactions. What, if anything, were you supposed to do when you were in the presence of another man? Turn away. You previously mentioned that the defendant would spank you as a form of punishment for breaking his rules. Correct. When was the first time you learned the defendant used spanking as a form of punishment? I believe in the sprinter, and I feel it came across kind of like a joke, telling me, but it wasn't really a joke. Who was telling you the joke? The defendant. Now, is this is Holly, right? We are on. We have left. Okay, the last 3 pages that I read, those were Holly's testimonies. Okay, so this ain't Azriel. This is Holly, right? So now, okay, here we go. Right. So now, okay, that's just to make sure I deleted it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. All right. So this is Holly's testimony. Okay. So, all right, now if the Sprinter is parked somewhere, all right, if the Sprinter is parked somewhere, you spend extended periods of times on the Sprinter. I recall maybe one or two nights parked at a studio, where you spend time in the Sprinter. Correct. Approximately how long did you spend in the Sprinter? Hey, overnight. Was the defendant with you? Yeah, he would come. Was he with you the entire time? The entire time, no, but eventually he came and slept in the Sprinter as well. Other than the defendant, while you were on the Sprinter with anyone, mostly that would be pretty much it. You previously mentioned two assistants. I believe you mentioned Diana and Suzette. Hey, correct, yeah, or LeLe sometimes. Who is LeLe? She was like a helper assistant to the defendant, correct? Okay. Not once was she ever referred to as a god sister. Okay. Not once was she ever referred to as a god sister. Okay. Not once. So she go around, uh, you know, she go around talking all of this shit, but again, she's never referred to as a god sister. They start using all of that, this is my brother stuff, to cloak you of their evil ways and their evil intentions. And she's referring to me having some type of recordings. What she's trying to do is she's trying to come out, slander me, and all of this. Legally, I'm hip to your ways, okay? I'm hip to your ways, lady. You feel me? I understand that you went and had your record expunged. I'm not even mad at that, okay? It's now it's like she want to pop back outside again. Now she wants to pop outside again. Like, dude, go sit your butt down somewhere. She is every 5 minutes, dude. Every 5 minutes, somebody's calling me talking about, oh, she's dying. Yeah, she's dying. She's got this going on. And she's trying to see, she's overzealous trying to see who has what on her. Dude, I'm keeping it above. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I don't really care. I'm my thing is, we already read and discussed it, but he said the reason why he's about it now, I thought something new had popped off. Dude, she must have missed the beginning. Let me go and give her, look, this is, here you go. All right. Here you go. Right here. This is what new has popped off. Y'all share that. That's the link to LeLe's live stream last night. Okay. That's the link to LeLe's live stream last night. Um, y'all go and contact Rated R. Rated R is being used by LeLe and Marlena. You feel me? I ain't got no beef with the dude because he's caught up in the sauce. I fucked with him at a point in time. I know what the game is. So listen, I ain't trying to, I ain't gonna even shit on the bro. You feel me? He's all, he's being used. You feel me? But this is the link to LeLe's live stream where she goes on and talks about me. We were talking about Kip last night. So how the hell do LeLe get into, go on live and start talking about me? Dude, don't nobody really cares about this shit, dude. Like, she is talking first is, oh, I don't remember. Yeah, you remember. You very distinctly told you had a bunch of uh you had a bunch of uh we had a bunch of conversations, and most of our conversations I haven't even uh I've heard a lot of the chatter that Larry has put out over the years. You feel me? And much of it is true, but it's not really my position to say things one way or the other. You feel me? But I say it like this: a hit dog will holler. All right, a hit dog will holler. Okay, and again, she is trying to she's trying to baffle us with the bullshit. Here we go.
Daughter was so nervous, she was texting me thinking she was texting LeLe. You remember that? Fucking weird. Daughter was so nervous, she was texting me thinking she was texting LeLe. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking weird.
Yeah. Okay. So long story short, it's a bunch of stuff that's going on, man. A bunch of stuff that's going on over the years. Over the years, man, it's a bunch of shit that's going on. You know, and it's a whole it's it is off-putting where she's going on here and blatantly lying. She's blatantly lying. Okay, now she would do undermine this shit, like she would call and say she's calling and she's saying, okay, well, Mr. Kelly gave me the right to speak on his behalf and all of this. And come to find out, when you get in touch with Mr. Kelly, he ain't gave her no permission to do that shit. I got the right to pick the attorney and do all of this. Listen, she is over here saying she's the shot caller. Keith is the shot caller. Keith has been the shot caller since day one. Okay, so she is doing and try to contort things to her versioning of, because I personally believe she was doing undermining shit and she may have potentially given statements and shit too. Like people can be very convincing. All right. These folks who are associated and affiliated with this man, they can be very witty, very convincing, very cunning, and they are very diabolical and very fucking evil, man. And that's just keeping it real, telling the truth about these folks. They could be very convincing, they very evil and shit, and that's just that. You feel me? They gonna run around and yeah, I talk to the attorneys and all that shit. Dude was never given authorization to speak on nobody's behalf, to no attorneys. Uh, and to the point where Mr. Kelly wrote letters or whatever. He would not even write a letter to her directly. He would send a letter over to Terry to have it mailed to her to prevent contact with to every other sister. He talked to every other brother directly. But when it comes to this one person, then I'm gonna talk to you through somebody else. How do that make sense? He reaching out to fans he don't know. Reaching out to fans he don't know directly, but he talking to you through people, man. I mean, come on, bro. Like Lisa Kelly, she probably don't give a fuck about this no more. She's probably been told to stand back. But ask Lisa Kelly, man. If y'all know how to get in contact with Lisa Kelly, go and ask her. She probably not gonna tell it at this point, but go and ask her the type of shit that LeLe would do or whatever. She'll say, yeah, my brother said this, my brother said that. She like, then Trent. She ain't Robert ain't say none of that shit. Real talk. Real talk. Every couple months she on life support. Exactly, dude. Exactly. 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 When the going get tough, when somebody think they get ready to get outed, all of a sudden they got son calling in the middle of the night. Oh, my mom, I don't know what I'm gonna do about my mom. It's all an act, people. It's all an act. All right. There is several statements that were given to really talk about what she was doing. Right. Tomorrow he gonna go exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. He's the favorite because they can control him right now. Okay. Rated R is love right now because he can be controlled. Right? Like let's listen to Larry break this shit down, y'all. Let's listen to
Too sexy for this serve. Too sexy for these pills. I'm too sexy for this.
Yo. I wasn't gonna address this shit. I really was just gonna let it play out. But now I gotta address it. Right? So I was at work. I couldn't get home fast enough. You know what I mean? But I gotta do the speed limit. I gotta. Woo! Okay. This is what was said by Hips. Talking about your daughter at all. If anything, the people in the chat said that, know that you went and told your daughter a bunch of fucking lies about me, about something that I didn't do. I won't disclose that right now, right? Okay. Next thing is, dude, these people are put in this court, they put in these court documents that I have access to R. Kelly's emails. And I got them from you idiot. But I didn't, because I never got emails from you. So how the fuck is your daughter in anything? I think your daughter was at my house. Your daughter did all the talking. And one of the things she wanted to know was, did James Mason fucking hit you with some bricks? And I told her no. I told her no. And I called you and you made call, whatever the fuck it is, that shit don't got nothing to do with me. Ass was at home for 2.5 months, whatever. She felt comfortable talking to somebody that was not connected to her parents. And after I see them text messages, I know why. Don't fucking play with me. Straight up. Don't play with me. I don't got nothing to do with what the fuck you had going. You been playing games since this shit started. Yeah, we once was dummies when we was fucking with you. I got your daughter into shit. Your daughter ain't in shit because I ain't never get no fucking emails from you. That's what they asking about. Did I access R. Kelly emails from the BOP, Tasha K, or you? And the answer is fucking no. If you recall, Tasha K had changed her number months before that shit. I didn't have access to her, and I don't know no lady at no fucking jail. So, dude, you done called my wife while I was in prison. It's a lot of shit. Just get the fuck on, leave me alone. Go ahead on back what the fuck it is, running off the, whatever the fuck it is you're doing, go ahead and fucking do that shit. This motherfucker said that I got his daughter in this shit. Nigga, you got your daughter in this shit. You let your daughter run off with this man in 10 days. 10 days. She met him on Saturday at the concert. Monday, she went to the Dolphin Hotel. Saturday, she was booking a flight. No, we not talking this shit out because listen, the nigga can't even tell you what he mad at me about. I did nothing to him. I supported his family from day one to the end. The man has everybody you see in the chat. The man was calling these people for years, talking shit about my back the whole time. The whole time. I never did anything to him. The man even found out your daughter was 18 and sent her back home. You sent her back asking for food trucks and shit. You ain't tell me none of that shit. Talking about some stabbing a motherfucker in the back, and I'm around here arguing with people. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Fuck is you talking about? Don't put no post up adding at me or none of that shit. What are you talking about? He gonna tell you the same thing. None of us knew that shit. You talk so much, you told us everything else, but motherfucking, you didn't tell us this. So ass out of here. Yeah, your truth about to come out. Nigga, my truth ain't about to come out shit. Because I don't know what happened to your fucking daughter, because I wasn't in Chicago. I wasn't at the Trump, right? So the only information, only thing I could do is sit there and listen to her. And when she was crying, try to console your child. The fuck are you talking about? Weird ass dude. You put your daughter in this shit of trying to get a fucking sandwich truck and a fucking singing dildo. The fuck is you talking about? This whole time, all of us around here supporting this nigga, and he done called R. Kelly acting like his daughter, and then told her what to wear and sent her up there to the damn thing. Now you want to play these games on the internet? Don't play no games. You know what I mean? Don't play no games. You know? I hope this answers, because I ain't want to say that, but I hope this answers flower pot question. I really didn't have no fucking emails. The daughter didn't trust the goddamn parents. She came out here and talked to us. She wouldn't talk to them, and she came and talked to us. And he left his daughter at my. He jumped on a plane and left her down here. She asked if she stayed here for 2 weeks because his house was toxic. She stayed here. She opened up to us, told her motherfucking story, came up with an idea. She called the Savage's daughter. She did not talk to her government while she was here. She talked to fucking R. Kelly. R. Kelly moved Joyce and she got up there. Then they make up. Over the course of her being here, they make up. He fucking has Shabazz to fucking go do interviews. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I wasn't involved in the scheduling to meet Shabazz. I wasn't involved in none of that. Only thing Az told me is that I'm going to get my hair done and I got to meet this photography dude. She said, but I don't want to go where he at because I don't got a big jacket. I didn't know it was this cold up here. So I'm going to have him come meet us at the Trump. If your daughter was meeting with the photographer, you supposed to have had your ass there. Answer this question. Did not tell you that you need to go up there about your daughter. Did not tell you to get her another hotel room. Because the first night she was fucking there at the hotel, Nobody was there. Your daughter goes up there and get into a big fight. Her phone is under the sink. I'm blowing you up. Go ahead. And I want you to. And she can't say nothing different than what my daughter and me will be on live. Let's see who telling the truth. I get on live and see if she say anything different. Anything different. And I got your text messages to prove it. Your text messages. Who the fuck, bro? You the one driving a motherfucking truck around the country for 67 cents a mile. My truth ain't about to explode shit. My truth ain't about to explode nothing. What? I ain't did no business with none of these people. None of them. None of them. Boy, don't make me do it. Boy, don't make me do it. Boy, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. I swear to God, don't make me do it. Get your ass out my chat before I have to do it. I ain't lying. You the lying motherfucker. You the one sent your daughter with that fucking man. You did that. Your ass out my chat. Can't nobody say they did no business with me around this motherfucker. You're a liar. And you've been jealous since we met. I'm around here trying to help this motherfucker family, and he around here hating on me. Whole fucking family done been in my house. I ain't never been to his house. I treated all of them with respect. The shit that I know, and I still ain't put it out there. Man, you better take your ass on. You better take your ass on and be quiet like the fuck you was. Just dangled your daughter in front of this goddamn man and he just snatched her. Now you talking about you was behind the scenes for 3 years because you don't deal with the fucking police. You ain't say shit till the Savages did that press conference. Then you had to. Address them text messages. Don't address me because I wasn't around for none of that shit. I wasn't around for none of it. Address them text messages. And y'all don't worry, she ain't coming because I ain't told no motherfucking lie. Not one lie since I've been on the motherfucking internet. And let me address something else because they put this clip of me saying that I got witnesses to lie. Let me motherfucking explain something to you. When I was on Instagram, do y'all remember when I abruptly shut down all my pages? Do y'all remember that? When he called me and told me certain things, I shut my pages down. Because I don't want to talk to nobody. I wasn't indicted then. But I was told that my pages is making motherfuckers go. You see what I'm saying? That's how the fuck that went. And I have those text messages. So ass out my chat. Then went around and lied to everybody. Now your text messages caught up. And you think because a lawyer is asking some questions about me that, his truth about to blow up. Nigga, I never got, the whole thing is about the emails, and I never got the emails from you. There is no email correspondence from you, from me, no money, none of that shit. None of it. I'm around this motherfucker talking all day and arguing with motherfuckers about the class, and you around this motherfucker asking for a taco truck, a taco stand or some shit. So ass out of here. Me and my daughter be on here to address the lies. Man, get the fuck out of here. Your daughter know I ain't had damn fucking text message from no fucking body. Tasha K had changed her fucking number. I ain't even have access to it. You probably hated on her to me, hated on me. You know what I wanted Tasha K to do? Shout out my channel so my channel can grow. All of a sudden, one day, she changed her number. She probably didn't do it because of me, but she changed it. I called one day and I couldn't get through. So whatever the fuck y'all had going on, it didn't have nothing to do with me. When you sending that shit over there to her about Tim and them, that didn't have nothing. When you was motherfucking hooking up with Shabazz and doing all of that shit, that ain't have nothing to do with me. I didn't even know the nigga. Woo. Oh my I'm so tired of this shit, I don't know what to do. One thing I can tell you in this shit is that I ain't break no motherfucking laws. I wasn't around when you was dealing with R. Kelly and asking for trucks and sending your daughter across the country for months and months without a motherfucking permission slip based on a lie. That doesn't have anything to do with me, and I didn't know that you was doing that. I'm assuming when your daughter went off with him that she had a permission slip right then. I've never seen the text message between you and Valerie Payton. If that lady was the goddamn lady from Sony, I want to see your put out that. Fuck me. You know what I mean? I don't got nothing to do with nothing, right? I want to see your text message between you and Valerie Payton. If that was the fucking lady that was supposed to be the chaperone, why you couldn't come out and tell the lady that she was 17? Man, if you don't get your ass out of here with that bullshit, I got a whole motherfucking lot of shit to say that he ain't never heard. Yeah, like I'm reading the transcripts, all that, man. I need to tell the fucking truth. His truth's gonna come out. No, it's not. Everything I told you set out to deceive anyone about this case or anything involving him. I got the same set of fucking shit, bullshit that y'all got. The same shit. I got the same shit. The same surviving R. Kelly ass shit. That's what I got. So I ain't trying to hear that shit. Your daughter came out here and wanted to fucking talk about what the fuck she was going through. And she said that she needed to breathe and fucking the world and Hollywood Next was Twitter. She was reading all of that shit. She was fucking realizing, I don't know what the fuck was going on with her. It was her moment. She didn't leave here and say, I want to go and talk to the government. She did not do that. She went to Chicago. That's a true story. She called Joycelyn's sister. She talked to Joycelyn's sister. Joycelyn's sister was supposed to meet her up there. Joycelyn's sister didn't go. She took her mother up there. And they didn't go right then when Ash was telling them to go. They went a couple of days later, maybe 1 or 2 days later. See, this is why I don't know. See, when you try to help people, you know what I mean? When you try to help people, this the motherfucking thanks you get. And I wish a motherfucker would go live and say any motherfucking thing. What? I'm at my breaking point. This lady is putting me all in documents thinking that I some kind of way coerced your child. You crazy? I don't play them kind of games with your child. Your child was out here crying. Your child fucking needed to be in a hospital rather than working on music. She needed fucking help. She needed her father. You cussing at her and shit, jumping on planes, leaving, fuck ass. Do you realize that I got all the motherfucking text messages, bro? Boy, get your ass out of here, weirdo. Who the fuck lets their child out of high school travel across the country with a nigga without any? What? Who the fuck sends their daughter up to a hotel and tell them that you of age, you older? Who does that shit? Boy, get your ass out of here. I just got off work. My blood pressure done shot up high. I'm finna go and lay down somewhere and have me a drink and fucking drink me some cold ass water, eat me a piece of fish. Get your ass out of here. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I really wanted to wait till it played out, and I really wanted to wait on the response, this and that, but I didn't have no fucking email. I didn't need no emails. Your daughter was crying like a motherfucker. Between Hollywood, I'm gonna be honest with you. Between Hollywood Next making all them posts and LeLe texting, that was enough.
Who?
And then she didn't got into an argument with you and cussing. She was emotional. That shit came out. Everything the fuck that she was going through. She all over TV because you put her over there. Don't nobody know the fuck that y'all done sent up there and all this extra shit we learned at the trial. The fuck out of here. Yes, Azriel is a victim. She was victimized 100%. You know? But this nigga don't understand what trauma is too. I asked him, man, look, is you gonna put your daughter in therapy? Is she gonna go to the hospital and get some help? Man, my daughter strong, Clary strong. Man, get your ass out of here. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Go on some motherfucking well with that bullshit. I ain't broke no law. I'm gonna break a law. How I'm gonna break a law with your daughter and she telling me what the fuck happened to her? Nigga, you know me knew what the fuck was going on up there, but you might have didn't know. I didn't know. What is wrong with you? I didn't know. Shit, your whole shit then came out. They talk about you all over the world on every station. And you think that something's bad's gonna come out about me and dealing with your daughter when all I did was console her? She was crying. You wouldn't hit left her after she cussed your ass out. Lying ass. The truth's gonna come out about him and the truth. What truth? I'll be waiting on it. I didn't do shit wrong. I didn't know shit to do shit wrong. What is you talking about? Your daughter was in pain. She needed somebody to talk to, but she couldn't talk to you because you was too busy trying to book deals and fucking interviews and talking to this person, talking to that person. I didn't talk to her about none of that shit. None of it. Daughter was so nervous, she was texting me thinking she was texting LeLe. You remember that? Fucking weirdo. Why the fuck you over here wanting something bad to happen to me? Nigga, since they came out and said that you should get locked up, who the one been around here talking about, oh no, the parents don't need to go to jail? And soon as you think something gonna happen to me, here you come popping out the bushes. Oh yeah, it's truth gonna come out. Nigga, you wasn't here. You left her with R. Kelly. Get your ass out of here with that bullshit. You ain't finna come out here and try to be saying no shit about me, because I ain't done nothing wrong. Nigga, they got your text messages. Come and address them texts. That's the fuck you do. I don't want to hear shit else. Hey, I'm gone.
There you got it, man. So, LeLe's trauma, let me take Larry shit down. LeLe's trauma to Azriel in Hollywood Next Post, according to grown little boy Larry, is what directly led to to them ultimately flipping out on her ultimately turning state's witness, a government's witness against Rob. At first, she wasn't even interested in telling on R. Kelly. She wasn't even interested in telling on R. Kelly. You heard it right there. She was so traumatized. She was so shook up. She was texting Larry thinking she was texting Lee, the girl, or whatever. Now, if your brother is already locked up, that sounds like somebody who's worried about what they did coming out. So when in terms of reasons why R. Kelly is locked up, when folks want to know why I stepped away, man, come on, bro. This is somebody, man, who's verified there. Okay? This is somebody who's verified there, verified to be in the house. And come on, bro, you traumatizing folks. So when y'all hear the cousin Levi talking, and he's talking about trauma, and you heard Levi talking about people tormenting the young ladies Listen to who he's talking about. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, listen. LeLe was over there engaging in all slander because I'm referencing a court document showing y'all a court document. I'm here listening. Don't come for me. I got my own opinion about Larry. I mean, we not arguing the opinion about Larry. We arguing what's written facts. Okay, we arguing what's written fact or whatever. I'm not going back and forth about Larry. Larry is a grown ass man. Factually, we can say Adriel was over there. Factually, we can say that this issue of her eating Adriel pussy has continued to surface. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. Then I'll leave it alone. But listen, at the end of the day, we have one person who has continuously uh they have continuously thrown shit out there. Okay. Blogger by the name of Rated R to funnel information to this guy so that once they funnel information to him, he goes and he promotes a narrative and all of that stuff. We'd have been around this. We didn't been around this. We didn't did this shit for the last couple years. We didn't did this for the last couple of years. All right? We didn't did this for the last couple of years, y'all. All right? I mean, what's the common denominator here? What is the common denominator? That's the $1 million question. That's the question of the day. What's the common denominator here? Okay? Now, this person is there. And again, person ain't never have no money. Okay? Ain't never have no money. Didn't really have a job, bro. Person just show up and you are grooming young females to be sex slaves. You grooming them to be sex slaves, dude. Come on. All right? She is grooming them to be sex slaves. It's written in a superseding indictment over there in New York. The government effectively proved their case. Okay, count 9 of the superseding indictment was substantiated. All right, this went into fact. Okay, so LeLe say I'm slandering her. Dude, she's the government's exhibit 42. You government exhibit 42. Government exhibit 42. Now, this is it, dude. Look, I ain't come here for a long time. I came here for a good time. I rest my case, y'all. Now, I might be back later with the phases live stream. I might be back to break down why phases took down her live stream with LeLe, y'all. I might be back later with the live stream. Okay. I'm not sure what Kills did or didn't do, but if people would not have been meddling, then I believe the outcome may have been different. Everybody had their own agendas, good or bad. And that's factual. That's factual. But when you have somebody who's calling up, oh, I got information. Me and Marlena, like, okay, man, me and Marlena, we scrapping and fighting to get LeLe over here because we trying to bring justice to power. She gets on the phone with the attorney Mike Leonard talking about, oh, I was there when my brother bought the mask. I was there when my brother bought the mask. When my brother, the the uh the people are looking like our client never said you were a sister. Look, you just, you know, LeLe, listen, LeLe be out here overplaying her hand, man. LeLe was the run to the store nigga. All right, LeLe is that annoying motherfucker that you can't get rid of. So you send them on all type of dumbass errands for shit you don't even need. You feel me? Oh shit! Shout out to the super chat gang. Shout out to the super chat gang. Hey, okay, shit. That's a fine ass woman right there on that picture. Shout out to the super chat gang, y'all. Shout out to the super chat gang. All right. Shout out to the super chat gang. You feel me? I'm definitely getting a bottle of Moet. Shit, y'all about to bring back the Cognac Chronicles. Shout out to the super chat gang. You feel me? Shit. But anyway, as I was saying, she going to the attorneys. We talking to people with advanced level degrees, man. And one of the biggest things, bro, that is a big pet peeve to me is nigga shit. Okay. I hate nigga shit. Like I hate that with a passion. I hate it with a passion. Okay. And so in terms of nigga shit, then you have to look at it like this. When you go in and you talking to these white people and you are over here, oh, this my plate brother and Cassandra or aren't the sisters. But at least you have somebody acknowledging this is my sister. And we got the same last name as to make it be fluid. But this is my brother. This my brother. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Come on now. This my brother, my brother, my brother. This shit, dude, this shit is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay? This shit is ridiculous. Please, 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 please. When it comes to LeLe, I want y'all to give her all of the respect and praise she is due. Okay, go and help her out because this video only got 200 views. All right, since y'all been watching it, it got 4 more views. But LeLe wants some attention, y'all. Okay, LeLe wants some attention. So since she wants some attention, listen, I'm asking y'all to go over here and watch her video. You feel me? Go listen, go over there, go watch LeLe's live, and really see, really listen to her going in on me. Okay, and still, LeLe, at the end of the day, I'm keeping this all above board. Okay, you got rushed to a hospital. You were supposed to die 6 months ago, back in she had 6 months to live. I'm sorry. She had 6 months to live 2 years ago, like 3 years ago, right? In 2019 or 2020, one of those two, she was, according to her, she only had 6 months to live. Okay. That's according to her. Now, and people were giving her sympathy because she said she only got so long to live. But she miraculously just keep on making it, you know. And then, I mean, when you really look at, then you will see that this is the reason why come she's been taking so long. You know, she don't really want to get off of she don't really want to get off the tube. Okay? This the reason, she's still dying. That's not funny. I'm not even, ain't nobody even really trying to be funny. I'm just keeping it 100 to say that I find it mighty odd she has not died yet. And when I'm saying that, I'm not meaning to be cruel, but I'm saying from the standpoint of, okay, either she has some very bad doctors or she's a medical anomaly and we need to take some of her stem cells and put that in other people so that we can find the fountain of youth. Okay? We need to take LeLe stem cells and inject them into other people because she may be the key to immortality, dog. Okay, legally is the key to immortality. Lost a loved one because, like, here's the thing, dude. We like when I met Oh So Lovely, God rest her soul. I couldn't tell, Oh So Lovely was going through some health challenges and that she was getting ready to pass away. Okay. But upon observation, Oh So Lovely appeared to be more physically fit and in shape and everything else like that than what LeLe is. But somehow LeLe outlived LeLe, somebody who's supposed to be in the hospital every week. She outlived Oh So Lovely. How that happen? How that happen? How that happen? Oh, we got LeLe in the chat, y'all. We got LeLe in the chat because I'm a warrior. Okay, we got her in the chat. She's a warrior. She a warrior. What's the number? What's the number? Hold on, y'all. Let me drop the link in the chat. I'm, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. The link in the chat ain't no call in though. The link is in the chat. 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 We dropped the link in the chat, dude. We waiting on LeLe to come in. Hey, let everybody in. All my mods, let everybody in. Mods, don't block nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't time out nobody. Let everybody in. You know, if Dana J want to come over, if Kip want to come over, if Prima Donna want to come over, anybody who want to come over, let everybody in. Don't block nothing. Don't block nothing or nobody. Let all of the bullshit go. She ain't coming in. She ain't coming in. Come on, man. The link is in the chat, dog. Listen, if y'all can see the link, put a thumbs up in the chat, bro. If y'all, cause I'm on StreamYard. So if y'all can see the link in y'all chat, go ahead and bring them in. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Right there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm listening at you. I'm gonna let you go ahead with your narrating.
No, I just spoke for an hour and a half. I'm here. You know, they said that you did a live stream on me last night, so
Yeah,
I'm here. I wanna hear what you gotta say. So I'm finna mute myself out, and then
okay.
I'm finna let you go ahead and go.
Okay, thank you.
I hear too. Okay.
All right. I did a live stream last night.
Platform is y'all.
Pardon me?
Everybody in.
Okay. I did a live stream on you last night because you were talking to a young lady that I'm really not familiar with, but I guess I'm familiar with her because she sounded like she was speaking on my behalf or something, but then you kind of like I ain't gonna say change their mind because everybody got their own mind and no one person should be able to change it. But regardless, I'm just here to address you on the fact of you always thinking that somebody has to be playing when it comes to this and it comes to that. Trent, just because
You have to
I
give a
do what I can,
backstory.
I thought you said you was gonna mute yourself while I talk.
But you said I was talking to a lady
Yeah, you
last
was.
night.
I
Last
think her
talking
name
about
was
Kip.
Randa, or the other night.
I was talking to Randa. Okay. All
Okay,
right. Okay. Go ahead. Okay.
okay.
So you
And
addressed Randa. Okay.
you were telling her some things about me and my reasoning for wanting to get in my iCloud. Well, I went on my own channel, my little Batmobile channel, to try to clear some things up because y'all do not allow people to speak sometime, especially when y'all trying to make y'all point. Y'all will talk over me and or talk over anybody that's trying to get a point across. First off, everything that you said, you're only saying what you was told. Okay, the other stuff that you saying with me and you being in communication and stuff like that, and the motion thing and all of that, I learned all that to be true. I told you this before when I was on the train headed back home, that I heard you was a great guy. You wrote motion.
How did you
You
learn
turned
it to be
brother
true?
out. Huh?
Listen. How did you learn it to be true when you were there? That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Certain things don't ring
Trent,
a bell,
you gotta understand something. The reason
okay?
why
And some things does.
I
So all I'm
saying
trying to
that I'm being
say to
controlled.
you, okay, wait. Well, hold on one second. Hold on one second, Terry. What I was just trying to say is I'm going on the stuff that I was being told, okay? That you were cool, you was trying to help my brother with motions and stuff like this because you saw I wasn't getting anywhere. I stood corrected last night when I said that my brother was telling me to be his legal representative or what have you, as opposed to anyone else. I stood corrected on that. He was not talking to me when he sent that message. He was talking to Lisa now. So I had to clear that up and say, no, he wasn't talking to me for me to do that. Because for one, he does not ask me to handle anything, no legalities or anything like that. The other part about you defaming me and you playing these old recordings that I'm hearing, that's old recordings, that is no
LeLe,
longer okay.
what
He
recording?
pardon me?
What you listen,
No,
listen,
you're,
listen.
you're, you're playing recordings that
Hold
you have.
on, hold on. I'm gonna let you speak. But listen, you have to when you saying this stuff, people, you have to say what the recordings are so that the listeners can understand what you're talking about. I'm gonna let you rock, but please refer to what the people who watching can follow too. All right,
Okay,
I'm mute myself back out.
okay. The recording that you played with the Randa lady, you was playing that recording, and that recording was based off of a conversation that I had had with her, I guess at one point in time, trying to find out how to get in my iCloud. The iCloud thing, as I explained yesterday, is only because of what that other guy, the Larry guy, was saying about me and me stalking or blowing up Zale's phone and stuff like that. And all I was trying to do in my defense is show I have text messages. She started texting me. I had no idea that the lady that Zale was at that man's house when she was texting me. I didn't know that. And I didn't have anything to hide. As far as you talking about grooming, that's the wrong female. I didn't groom any female. I didn't beat any female. I didn't eat anybody's butt or none of that. All you ever heard me say, and I said it to anybody. Yes, I was in that type of relationship. So what I did in that relationship was what I did in that relationship. However, I did not do that to anyone in these type of relationships. And for you to say that I want to take myself out of the equation and not want to be implicated or whatever, but you're reading my name in the paperwork because this is what they're saying. Heck, all of them told lies up there. I don't know what's to be the truth or not. That young lady claimed her daddy did something to her. I don't know if that's the truth or not. People do lie. I don't have a reason to lie. And you keep talking about me defaming the government and all this other kind of stuff with what I did. Yes, I committed mail fraud. And I'm not here to explain that because I did my time for that. And it wasn't an intentional thing where I was trying to defraud Hurricane Katrina. That's where you're defaming my character at. Because if you have my paperwork or you have access to my paperwork, it's not expunged. A federal case of such as mine would not be expunged. So you have my paperwork, I'm sure, or you can get a hold of it because all you have to do is ask Mr. Sean Harris. I'm sure he can let you know. And until I met Sean Harris, the PI in Chicago, he is the reason that I ended up believing what I was being told as far as me not being involved in this, them trying to make me be involved. So, no, I was not involved in any of this. Whatever you guys have, like I said in my live last night, you have any type of videos of me doing anything of that nature, go to Presbyterian, Rush Presbyterian down the street in Chicago on Harrison and Ashland and get my toxology report because evidently something was slipped in my drink for me to be doing anything like that. And as far as me trying to cover myself up away from um taking myself out of the equation of my brother or anything like that, like I said before, my brother does not have to make me or ever had to make me do anything. There wasn't anything for me to do at his instruction, direction, whatever you want to call it. And y'all with these all exhibit 4s and exhibit 5 and exhibit Bs, that's all that is exhibits. Because trust and believe me, had I done anything bad, had I done anything illegal, I would be locked up. But I didn't. And
So the fact that
to say that.
this was substantiated by two separate people on two
Baby,
separate
I don't
days
care if it was
on two
substantiated.
separate
I don't
accounts.
listen, baby. I
And
don't care.
your photo was put up as government's
Told
exhibit.
me, yes, they told me that. They
Right.
told me that. They
So
told me that.
that's my first point. But my second point is that you referring to a recording that I played. Randa's channel is Randa's channel. That was not my channel. I never played a recording of you, LeLe. I don't have a reason to play a recording of you.
Okay, well then, my bad, because I thought that was you playing the recording, and she was asking the question of how do you know that? How do you know that? And you began to tell her like you absolutely knew, like you were there shining the light to say that I did that. I don't groom anybody. I am not a madam.
That's in count number 9 of the New York
I
superseding
don't care,
indictment.
baby, baby, baby,
And
baby. I
Robert,
don't care.
listen. It's a fact. R. Kelly has been convicted.
But
Okay.
he ain't been convicted off of anything that I've done or said. No, he has not.
It's you were an assistant.
No,
Uh,
an assistant. I was
and
not.
according to testimony that is now a statement of fact by the U.S. government or whatever, and I released several pages of testimony to substantiate all of these things. They said that there were people there grooming people for sexual act, and again,
That person was not me. That person
females.
was not me. That person was not me. I'm sorry.
Two different females in two different cases in two different federal jurisdictions, both giving the same testimony.
First off, I was definitely not in no testimony in Chicago. I was at the Chicago trial. My name wasn't mentioned at one time. And as far as New York, yes, I heard my name was mentioned. I was told that my picture was shown. Yes, I was. But all I'm saying to you is you're continuing to keep this thing going.
Yeah,
And
I'm reading
doing it.
statements of fact.
Baby, look, if you
Reading
don't have no problem with me, as I don't have no problem with you, don't speak on me and I won't speak on you. If I
You
wasn't
did a
there,
live stream about me last night.
what I live streamed about you last night because of what you got going on out here, love.
What I got going on? You are accusing me of a recording on somebody else's channel.
I'm
You said I was on a live.
I am accusing you. I
Live.
am accusing you of keeping the shenanigans going. That's what I'm accusing you of.
Going.
Keeping the shenanigans going because you,
These
like
are
I just
statements
said,
of facts.
the
These are
baby.
statements of
So
fact.
all of that stuff that those young ladies said that their parents did to them, their parents made them do. You're trying to say those are facts? You mean to tell me that the Angelo man would really lie on his daughter, or his daughter would really lie on him? Come on, man. That none of that makes sense. None of it makes sense. I don't believe just as much as that man did that to her, just as well as if she said it out of her own mouth. None of that makes sense. I wasn't there shining the light. I didn't do anything illegal. I shouldn't be in anybody's commentary. I shouldn't have listened at anybody in the beginning. I shouldn't have talked to anybody in the beginning. I should not have done any of those things. That is the only thing that you could say.
It's a major oversight to go from LeLe to Lisa and say that one person is in charge when in fact it.
Babe, first off, you don't even know my nickname. You don't know what they call you. Just know me by LeLe.
That is a major blunder that you just came on here and admitted to. All right.
Man, you don't even know. You just know me as charge, you don't know what they call me.
But oh, my bad. Like it's too many coincidences.
It's no baby. Listen,
I'm an investigative journalist.
Listen, love. Listen, love.
Journalism, and
all I'm gonna say to you is that I don't have a problem with you.
A bunch of blunders.
I don't have a problem with you. I hope that you don't have a problem with me. I just wish that you keep my name out of your mouth, and I would keep your name out of my mouth because you weren't there. So if you weren't there, then you can't say what or what I didn't do.
According
And I
to
actually shouldn't even be given. I actually shouldn't even be given this much attention to it, based on the fact that
but you
none
came
of these
here
young
though.
ladies have
You
came out and
came
said
here.
I did
I
anything. You
didn't
guys
invite
are
you in.
reading it.
I didn't invite you in. That's my point. I didn't invite you in. You invited yourself in.
You
So
said let her in, didn't
you
you?
tell me what you should be giving much attention to, because
No,
you
I said
been
I shouldn't even be
you've been
giving
with the
attention to
shenanigans.
anything that you say. I
You've been
shouldn't give
with the
attention to anything
shenanigans.
that you say. All I'm asking you to do is keep my name out your mouth.
Shenanigans. So Dana bringing you out in his stuff. What
Him
about all
too. Him too. All of y'all. I wish y'all keep my names out of y'all mouth.
what about all these other folks? All right, and so you
I
gonna
only know the people that they bring name to me. That's all I know. And I'm not finna get out of breath going back and forth with you
What
on this.
about all these other folks who done had your name in their stuff? You coming out, you telling me that I did something. You
You
say
want
I don't have
look, you want me dead. You want me dead. You and no, here it is. You and Dana. You and Dana want me dead. That's the bottom line. You and Dana want me dead. That's the bottom line. Y'all want me dead. So all I'm saying to you is be careful what you wish on somebody else, because I don't care if I be in 35 comas in less than a half of a minute.
Put that on
That
me.
is not your call. That's God's call for me.
Put that on me. Don't say I want you dead.
You do. You mimicking. You marking my health condition. I couldn't dare mark a health condition of yours or none of your family.
Did you say that you had 6 months to live?
I didn't say I had 6 months to live. When did I say that?
Oh my God.
When did I say I had 6 months to live?
Oh my God.
You mean my family told you I had 6 months to live?
Okay.
Or are you talking about, see, like you just asked me to pinpoint what we're talking about? Heck, let y'all tell it. I've been dead so many doggone times. What time are you talking about that I died?
When the time that your son called me at like 2 or 3 in the morning, talking about my mom, I don't know if she gonna make it XYZ.
Okay, but I asked you, did I tell you I had 6 months to live? You said my son called you.
I didn't give your son my number for him to get in contact with me.
They went through my phone. Just like they went and blocked people out. They went through my phone contacting people.
What's the point of doing all this smacking? He still got the contact from you, and the common denominator in this case is you.
Regardless of what you may think that you know, young man, you don't know anything.
I don't know what?
You don't know anything. You don't.
What don't I know?
You don't know anything.
What don't I know?
Except for what you read about my background. Heck, everybody know I went to jail before, so that's nothing.
What don't I know specifically?
You tell me what you know specific, since you know so much.
You telling me that I don't know anything. What am I wrong about?
You're wrong about the fact of you saying I was grooming people.
This is what Azriel and Haley Calhoun said.
That's what they said, that I was grooming people.
I'm reading a testimony.
And in their testimony said I was grooming them. In their testimony said I was grooming them.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
All right. I'm going to get the testimony myself.
Listen. The government said that you did that. So why don't you do a live stream bashing Elizabeth Gaddis? She's the one who wrote the indictment.
I don't even know who Elizabeth Gaddis is.
Oh, well, you don't know anything.
Probably not. But I know what I didn't do.
Hey.
I know what I didn't do. That's all I can say. I know what I didn't do.
Your name is involved in some.
I hear that. And I try to address it. When I hear my name. But next thing you know, here comes some more stuff. So you know what? Y'all can have that stuff. I know what I didn't do. God know what I didn't do. God knows my health. You don't know my health. You was not a doctor of mine. You don't have a PhD behind your name to have been a doctor of mine. You don't have an MD behind your name to have been a doctor of mine. You didn't come visit me in a hospital. I don't know if I got a call from you or not. I don't know any of that. All I know is that I don't have nothing bad to say about you, but I wish that you would stop rehashing all of these defamatory things, acting as if my brother never trusted me and cause they didn't call me his god sister. Just because I say my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, don't mean somebody else got to say my sister, my sister, my sister, my sister, or my god sister, or that's my auntie, or that. That don't mean that. That don't mean that at all. My son was calling you his cousin because y'all went to the same school, but he know he ain't none of your cousin.
We went to
So
what
none of
school?
that.
We went to what school?
Some McClure, you went to McClure in St. Louis. They only live up the street from you. They live in Kinlock and Berkeley.
We went to what school together?
McClure, then you go to McClure, North McClure, South McClure, then you go to North or South McClure.
I graduated from MSB, McClure South Berkeley, not McClure. I never
Okay,
went.
we lived in Berkeley, and evidently you must have told him that you knew where McClure was. You went to McClure. That's how he got it in his head. But it
Never
was
went
all
to
a joke
McClure.
in him saying it
I
because
never
y'all was
went
in
to McClure
Berkeley.
High School. I graduated from McClure South Berkeley South Technical Institute.
Okay, and you got people in Kinlock.
No, I'm not from
Okay.
Kinlock. Ain't none
No,
of
I
my
didn't say
family.
you were. I didn't say you were from Kinlock.
None
I
of my
said, do you
family no
have
more.
people in Kinlock?
All my family Crips. All my family Crips. Ain't none of my family no Bloods. Ain't none of my family from no Kinlock.
Okay,
No.
well that's good. Well, ours is. It's from Kinlock, Ferguson, Florissant, Berkeley.
Okay, and I'm from Jennings. So I mean,
Okay, we got some
I'm
people in
from
Jennings
there.
too. So it don't matter. This ain't about going back down history lane. I'm just asking you to keep the defamatory words, your recordings or whatever. It's your channel. Of course, you can do what you want to do.
I
I'm
don't
saying
do recordings.
why I did a live last night.
I don't do recordings.
Well, okay, I'll stop
I don't
saying
do recordings.
recordings. I'll stop saying
I don't do
recordings.
recordings.
I'll stop saying recordings. I'll stop saying recordings. Playing a recording on your channel to keep stopping it, narrating as if it's really something to prove. It's not. It's
Y'all
nothing to
go
prove.
subscribe to LeLe channel. I'm finna drop it over here.
I don't need anybody to subscribe to my channel. They don't like my channel. That I do
I'm
totally
finna,
different
I'm,
stuff
I'm
on my
finna
channel.
blow you up. Shit,
No, I don't need you to blow me up. No, I don't need that. I don't need you to blow me up.
Yeah, because you over here, we finna blow you up. Yeah,
No, I don't need you to blow
we
me
finna,
up. But
we finna
thank you.
subscribe to your channel or whatever. Because
No, I don't need you to blow
you
me
want
up, dear. But
attention.
thank
That's
you.
what you on YouTube for. So we
No,
gonna
that's not what I'm on YouTube for. I'm on YouTube to send prayers, send
you,
messages,
yeah,
and quote
you,
scriptures. That's
yeah,
it. That's all I'm on
you
YouTube
can
for.
do
I
that
only
shit,
learned
though.
that I can go live and this seemed fun, so I started doing it. But I gotta
Yeah.
go. I gotta go to a doctor's appointment that you may think I don't have. So I will talk to you later. Thank me for having me on your live.
Girl,
Again, I don't have nothing against you. I
right,
just
send us a
stop talking
screenshot
about me.
so we know that you there.
Pardon me?
All
What you
right.
want me send you? What you want me send you, baby?
We want to see a screenshot of you there. All right.
Okay, you want me to send you a screenshot? You gonna answer the phone? Or I gotta come on your page.
You can send it to me. You know my social media. You can hit me up.
You gonna post it on your page? Now I ain't gonna do like you said, just go to the hospital and just say I'm there and,
You
and
feel
then
me?
and then walk out the hospital. I ain't gonna do all that because that's
Oh,
what
look.
you think I'm
You
gonna
know
do.
I work. You know I work for MA1. So just send it to
But
Sean.
then there you go. There you go. You work for MA1.
There you
He'll
go.
let you know when I'm at the hospital.
There you go. All right. I work for
He'll let
MA1.
you know. There you go. He'll
Send
let
it
you
to
know when
my
I'm there.
slave master,
Matter of
Lee.
fact, call him. He'll tell you more about me than you getting on this internet.
He said you were being bought up or whatever. Worry about your health.
True, he did say that. That is so true.
There you go.
That is so true.
A nigga connected. Look at that.
That is
There
so
we
true.
go.
That is so
There
true.
we go. You hear me?
But
Look,
just don't be connected on the wrong end of saying bad stuff about me, Trent. I don't say bad stuff about
I'm
you.
not saying bad stuff. If your
Okay.
name come up in the course of me reading an indictment, I'm gonna read it. My
Okay.
truth
That's
is
fine.
my truth, or whatever.
But that's not truth. That's just you reading.
My truth is my truth. Okay.
Okay, and my truth is my truth.
If I feel a certain type of way, if I feel like I got used or what have you and played, then I'm gonna
Okay.
tell my truth.
Okay, so you feel you got used. I feel like I got used.
Look, that mean that we both are two peas of a pod. All right. And so I guess the thing to do is to formally, schedule this to where we come on from the beginning, and really sit there and really talk about what is at the heart of all of these different issues and how we get right here to this point today and what led up to all of this. What is it that I have gotten wrong or that I may not be seeing, and what's on the other end, and what Azriel and Haley Calhoun's motivations were for saying that you had sex with them.
Okay, we can do that.
All right. So whenever you can either hit me back, or you can get in touch with my slave master Sean Hurst, and
I doubt if he your slave master, but I'm
yeah,
sure I know how to get you.
there you go. Okay.
All I
So
gotta do is do a live. Somebody come get you.
there you go. There you go. There you go. If you say my name or whatever,
You gonna show up like Candyman. I'm just not gonna say it 5
they
times.
gonna send it to me like they sent it to me last night. You feel me? But they'll send it to me or whatever. Like they sent it to me last night. They said,
Okay.
"What is LeLe talking about?"
All right.
Before I let you go, who is Kip?
Who is who?
Who is Kip? Kip Hinton, Robert Hinton. Willie Robert Hinton.
I don't know him.
Okay. He said he did security for your brother, and he was going all through his financial documents and records and stuff like that. So that's who I was talking about last night. So I wanted to, because we can verify that you was there with pictures and stuff.
No, you can't verify that. I was no pictures with nobody named no Kip. I don't even
No,
know.
I said we can verify that. We can verify that you knew the artist known as R. Kelly or what have you. I was just wondering if you knew William Robert Hinton, aka Kip Hinton.
No, I
Okay, all right. I just wanted to know how he descended from fame or whatever. That's cool. All right. Okay. Well, yeah. If whenever you want to go and set the record straight and spiritually cuss me out on God, then
I'm not gonna spiritually cuss you out. I just go to scriptures. I am not gonna spiritually cuss
okay.
you out.
Well,
Pray
rebuke
for
me in
you.
the name of Jesus. If you want to rebuke me in the name of Jesus, and then we what have you, and you could get it struck firsthand for me. But I just want to let you know I'm not responsible. Even if you see me on somebody's channel, all that I'm responsible for is what I done said. I am responsible for nothing before I came on or nothing after I went off.
Okay, can I ask you this then? Why entertain it then?
Why entertain what?
The nonsense.
Mm, what nonsense?
I'm saying, like, if you know some of the things to not be true, or you're only hearing it because it's in the paperwork, but again, you still don't know it to not be true. Why entertainment? I mean,
What,
I'm just saying, why entertain it? If I hear something about you,
what's
I'm gonna say, so they say he did this. Yes, it was in the paperwork, but heck, they lied about a whole bunch of other stuff. How I know they wasn't lying then? That's all I'm saying.
but none of these victims were
Evidently, you
none
have
of
to
these
believe
people
these things about me
none
yourself.
of these people were impeached. None of these people were
I
impeached,
wasn't
and the
okay,
conviction happened as a result of the testimony
but
given.
I'm not. But I'm not even. Listen, I am not all of those people that they are talking about in that paperwork. My name wasn't the only name mentioned. My face wasn't the only face shown.
Okay, but we are talking about you. We ain't talking.
But I'm saying I don't hear you talking about nobody else but me.
I just told you. I said, do you know who Willie Robert Hinton is? We talked about him last night.
Oh well, no, I don't know him.
Yeah, I don't got a channel where I come on, I'll just be like, fuck legally, she should have been dead. All right, bye, y'all. I don't do that.
No, but in your commentary, you say she died here. Her son called her. Don't y'all believe that stuff, man? LeLe is this and she is that. You might as well say it.
Mm, yeah.
That's
Okay.
all I'm saying.
Okay. Okay. We got Tours is on or whatever. Terry, you here?
Hello, hey Trent, what's up? Hey Chet. So I have a question, LeLe. I don't know, you have to remember this. A few months ago, before the New York trial started. Well, no, that wasn't a few months ago. That was a year ago. Before the New York trial started, you was in Rated R's live, and you admitted to eating booty. At the same time, you threatened me, gave me your number and address. I want Rated R to bring that back up, because the fact that you're getting on here lying is disgusting.
So now you're calling me a liar. So I guess you were
Yeah,
in the.
you are a fucking liar. You've been dead for 3 years. You are a liar.
I wish you would
You
have.
are a liar. You are a liar. It's been a proven fact that you are a liar.
You sound like one too. So you have a blessed day, sweetie.
Oh, you sound like a liar. How's somebody gonna sound like a liar? Do I sound like you? What am I lying about? Rated R. Bring that live back up where she threatened me, gave me her phone number and address to come to Texas because she admitted to eating booty. I was in a chat taunting her, and I got her so pissed off. She admitted to eating booty. She said, I don't eat booty anymore. Here's my address, going off. And the next day she was on her fucking deathbed, sick. Okay?
All right.
You did that. You did that.
Did you
I'm
send me?
gonna
Did you
give
send
her
me
a chance.
flowers? Did you
Okay.
send me flowers?
Okay. All right.
She sat up here and said, none of the girls said I did anything to them. It was in the paperwork.
I don't care what.
You're a liar. You're a liar. Do you think they'll
Thank
put you?
thank
Do you
you.
think
Thank
they'll
you.
put you in the paperwork
Thank
with
you.
your picture without any proof? Come
Your,
on now.
your picture
No,
places. Your
I
picture is.
don't give a fuck where my picture is. Was it in R. Kelly's trial?
It probably is.
Was it in the R. Kelly trial as a model
It
eating
probably
booty?
is. It
You see
probably
how you
is.
deflect? You see how you deflect?
It
You didn't
probably
even answer
is.
my question. You did not answer my question. Did this happen on Rated R's channel?
Did
Okay.
what happen on Rated R's channel?
Were you admitted to eating booty?
Why would I have admitted to eating booty? What was the
I don't
conversation?
have no Rated R. You got that fucking lie, but
You
you ain't
know
gonna put it up because she eats your booty too, probably. I don't know.
No, you probably eat his booty because you the one so
The people
fascinated
that was in
with
that
booty.
live
Hold
heard
on.
her.
His booty.
Hold
The
on.
So
people,
Hold
the
on.
people that was in that live heard her.
you're not worth it. Have a blessed day, sweetie. You're not
Terry, we gonna bring you back when LeLe get off. All right. All right. My bad. Hold on. All right. Yeah. Okay. You muted yourself out, LeLe.
because that's what they do. You know, they all about attack.
Mm-hmm.
My mother always told me if you fight more than 2 or 3, put your back against the wall and whoop them all. So when all these people got to come in and attack me, I look at that as enviness, jealousy, or something. And you really don't have a reason to be jealous of me because I'm no more or less than anybody else. God created us all in His image, and that's it. That's all. I'm not gonna go back and forth with these people. They can have all of that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Um, that's fair enough. I got you. So whenever you want to talk about it from the beginning to the end, just put a bad signal out. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna tell everybody to go subscribe to your channel one more time.
I really wish you stop saying you gonna tell people to subscribe to my channel. I
Leave-
do not need nobody to subscribe to my channel. That's not what it's for.
This is exactly what it's for. We
No,
we
it really isn't.
subscribe.
No, it really isn't. Because if you knew what it was for, then you would know what YDK stand for, and you don't know what it's for, dear. You don't.
Well, I mean, you
I
can
understand. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
There
How
you
about
go.
that? I appreciate it. But I don't need them over there dropping their little theories and all this and that about me. I don't need that. That young lady talking about something. I put my number somewhere in my address or whatever for her to pull up. Okay, my next question is why didn't she pull up then if that was the case? Because from the shy, somebody drop a name and a number. It's dropped for a reason to pull up. So it is what it is. I don't have time for these people.
Okay. Okay. Well, we gonna let you go so that we can get some more people on, and whenever you want
Yeah, please do. And like I said, when we had that conversation, we'll have that conversation. I don't owe it to you just as much as you don't owe it to me, but I want it from you. just as well as you need to get an understanding from me on whatever grounds it was that we became associate back in the day.
Okay, all right, and also also, I want to want to get it from you. What's your side of the stories or the
For the who?
what's your side of the allegations and stuff about you?
The
You know.
allegation aside about me? Oh yeah, I'll come on and talk to you.
Mhm. Okay, all right. Well, then that's cool. That's that.
All
All
right.
right. So you can tell Rated R he can tap
Hey,
back.
rated out anything. I see rated out when rated out go live, unless we doing TikToks and stuff like that.
Okay, all right. That's
So
cool.
I thought he was in here.
He was, but I didn't want to have too many people on
Oh, okay.
while you were on because then it turned into a shouting match.
All
That
right.
just
I gotta get out of here. I gotta go.
all right, bye.
Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
All right. So there you go. All right. I'm still holding on to my contention that it's in the paperwork. It was not contested in court. Therefore, it's true. Okay. Haley Calhoun said it. Azriel said it. And I think that I don't think that Azriel was lying about some of that shit, dude. I just don't. All right. I think that there might be things that she embellished. I think that there might be things that she told. But Azriel, you got to understand this. She had to come to the table with some level of proof. She had to come with some level of proof. Azriel is the one that led them to the videotapes. All right. All right. Okay. So look, let me drop the link in the chat. They talking about Dana J is live. Kels Tours. Come on back in, Kels Tours. I just couldn't have you on I couldn't have you on her and screaming and stuff. But come on back in. If Rated R is still in the room, if he want to come in, he can come on back in. Shout out to Admis on the super chat. Shout out to Admis on the super chat. We got Kels Tours here. What's going on, Kels Tours?
Hey, what's up? Like, she really just sat up here and lied and try to like it's the truth. This lady is crazy. Anybody that was on that rated R live, she talking about if I gave you my address and my phone number, why you didn't pull up? Why you won't admit? Why you won't admit that you eat booty
We got Rated
on
R.
this live?
We got
Rated
Rated
R,
R.
rated R. Where is that live at? Where LeLe threatened me, gave me her number and address while she was admitting to eating booty.
Look,
Where is that
look.
live at?
Hold on. Hold on.
Where that live
Now,
at?
hold on. Listen to me. Listen to me
No,
right quick, y'all.
what's the question?
Listen to me right here.
Where that live at? Put it.
All this,
Put it up and
oh,
prove that your friend is
you
a
gonna let me
liar.
talk? You gonna let me
No,
talk?
because I asked you a question and then
Are you gonna let me talk?
you already about to lie.
You got to give him a chance to respond, Kels Tours.
Hey, I'm quiet. I ain't said nothing. Go.
All right, come on back in, brother man. Rated R, come on back in, my guy.
Is he muted?
Mm-hmm.
Can I respond right quick?
Yeah,
Okay. First and foremost, I wanna say something right quick. First of all, I have definitely noticed. I did a live last week. Ever since this live, everybody came out the woodwork with the personal shit. I'm telling you right now, ain't nobody using me. I'm nobody's puppet. I'm nobody's guinea pig. I got my own business that I do. And where everybody is missing is that it is a cluster of people with information that is just airing out dirty laundry. That has nothing to do with fucking Robert Kelly. It really don't. It really don't. Like I've said before from the beginning, the truth is out here just as well as lies. Now, all this back and forth about who is eating booty, who is doing this, who and doing that. All that shit is irrelevant. For y'all to come on here and have those conversations on YouTube like that, it's very motherfucking unprofessional when it
How is
comes
it
down to
unprofessional when
who
y'all
I
talk about
deal
the
with.
victims? Nuh-uh. How is it unprofessional when y'all talk about the victims?
What
Tell
you
me
mean?
that.
Well, you
How,
talking about the victims? The victims lied. The
okay, so
victims
it's
lied.
very relevant.
They
It's very
lied.
relevant. No,
They
listen, it's
lied,
very
honey. They
relevant
lied,
because she
honey.
is in the
They
paperwork.
lied. They lied.
She,
Stop
okay, can you
trying to
shut up?
defend that.
Can
They
can you
lied.
shut up? She
They
was in the
lied.
paperwork.
They lied.
What they lie about?
They lied.
What they
They
lie about?
lied, yo.
Did I
Stop
tell me
trying
out
to
of jail?
defend that.
Did I
That's what
tell me
you
out
need
of
to
jail?
do. Stop trying to
Did I tell
defend
me out
that.
of jail?
When
Did I
y'all
tell me
sitting
out of
here
jail?
and y'all trying to play recordings of
You
everybody
see,
else, when there's a whole
he
recording
never
of
even
Don
addressed the
Russell
lie that was
and
talking
10
about.
Savage,
That's why he's
come
talking
on,
over here
man.
because he's
Stop,
a
man.
fucking liar, just like
Y'all
his
need to
booty muncher.
stop. Y'all
Just
need to
like his
stop.
booty
Y'all
muncher.
trying to
You,
stretch
you
this
want to
shit.
talk about
Y'all
professional?
trying to stretch it.
What's
Y'all trying to
professional?
stretch it. Y'all
What
trying to stretch it, yo.
is your
Y'all
job?
trying to stretch it. It doesn't make any sense.
Is
It
your
doesn't
job?
make any sense, yo. It doesn't make any sense.
What
Everything
don't
that
make
y'all
sense?
doing right here
What don't
on
make
these
sense? It's in the
platforms don't make
paperwork.
any sense.
It's in the paperwork.
At the end of
It's
the
in
day,
the
man, free R.
paperwork.
Kelly. The
It's
nigga
in
getting
the
out and it ain't
paperwork.
nothing y'all can do about it.
It's in the
It's nothing y'all
paperwork.
can do about it.
It's in the
It is
paperwork.
nothing that y'all can
It's in
do
the
about it.
paperwork. Kelly
It's
ain't getting
nothing
out.
y'all
Ain't
can
nothing
do
you can do
about it.
about it.
It's nothing y'all can do about it.
Rated R.
Okay,
Rated
okay,
R.
Trent,
It's
Trent.
nothing y'all can do
Trent, oh
about it.
God.
Rated R.
Y'all
Rated
trying
R.
to run this interference and it ain't shit
Yeah,
y'all can do
Trent.
about it.
You see
Nothing.
why I started talking
It
over
is
him in the beginning.
nothing.
You see why I started talking.
Hold on. I had to mute you guys out. Listen, when somebody gives a testimony and that testimony is then turned into a conviction, then that at that point it becomes a statement of fact. All right, y'all back now.
Yo, at the end of the day, what does motherfucking LeLe admitting to her motherfucking at one time
Because
liking
she's
girls got to
denying it and
do
it's in
with
the
a motherfucking
paperwork.
thing?
Sir,
Because she's
What does that
denying
got
it.
to do with anything?
Sir, I'm gonna ask that you not use profanity and make your point. That's it.
Okay,
Okay. Can I talk? Can you mute yourself right there? Because I was quiet for you. I was quiet for you when I asked you a question, and I'll talk over you because I knew you was not going to answer the question, and you still didn't. All I asked you wasn't you on live when LeLe addressed me, gave me her address and her phone number, and admitted to eating booty?
what does that have to do
Okay,
with Robert
that's my
Kelly?
answer. I'm done.
What does that have to do with Robert Kelly? I'm
Because
asking you a question. What does that
because
have to do with Robert Kelly?
she dropped off. Let me.
Because it has nothing to do with Robert Kelly.
Well, it does.
Everything that y'all trying to address,
It
Trent.
does.
Let me say something.
It does.
This is what I want you to understand something.
It does.
You're a very educated dude. I do commend you on how you bring forward, information, trying to break it down and understandable. I listened to you a little bit last night. I don't know what the vendetta is with everybody that has really nothing, has not even been in the spotlight as far as media is concerned. The whole thing is this right here.
What are you?
The whole thing is this right here. I
I'm not
understand
an
that you,
advocate for R. Kelly though.
huh?
I'm not an advocate for R.
But
Kelly.
but at one time you were.
I'm not a.
But at one time you
I've
were.
always been an advocate for the truth.
But at one time you
I'm
were.
an advocate for the
Let's keep
truth
it 100.
of
Let's
black
keep it
women.
100. At one time you
I'm
were.
going, and
Because somebody was asking you last night, why did you flip?
It 100. I'm keeping it 100. I am about injustices against black men and unfair treatment in the justice system. He had his 6'8" and violate. That is factual. But as far as the sexual deviancy, that we cannot explain and we cannot justify away.
Okay, and I understand that. But why is it that there's pieces of factual information out there stating that these people have lied when it comes down to tapes and shit like that? They have lied on that man. That we're not going to escape that point right there. There's a whole case of lies.
Has he been convicted?
It don't matter, Trent.
But
Don't he still got due process?
Can you answer the question though? Has he been convicted?
It does not matter. Doesn't he still have due process?
Can you answer the question? Has
Yo,
he been
you want me to answer the question when everybody already knows the answer, but the whole thing in a nutshell is he has an appeal.
He has an appeal. You are assuming that his appeal is going to be granted.
It is going to. It has no other choice but to, because it's too much corruption, bro.
Somebody was convicted.
It's too much corruption, bro. It's too much corruption, bro.
Approximately 40.
You think they not watching this right now, Trent? Trent, you think they not watching this right now?
Who's
Trent,
watching?
you think they not watching this right now?
Watching? Who is they?
Y'all keep playing yourself. Y'all keep playing yourself. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
Who is they?
Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
Who? But you never.
Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Trust me, bro. Trust me. I've already. I don't listen to me. I've already broke down just like you broke down. There is a phony. There is a phony connection. There's a phony situation dealing with this dude when it comes down to Robert Kelly. There's no way that you guys have access like that to Angelo Clary. Y'all got access like that to Tim Savage. Y'all got access like that to all these parents, and y'all bringing that shit here to YouTube, and y'all think ain't nobody checking that shit out? Man, come on, man. Who y'all playing with?
What?
Who is y'all playing with? Who is y'all playing with? Y'all been playing. Y'all are exposing yourselves every day. Every day talking about this shit.
Who is the they?
Again, y'all find out soon enough. The year Jordan coming, 23.
A question. See, this is what happened, man. When you have men who were raised by single mothers, okay? Rated R was raised by a single mother, dude. And you notice that in the fact that he never answered questions. Trent a hater, and when will that lady that accused him come get him for assault? PDQ. Listen, dude, I don't know who the fuck PDQ is, but anyway, you notice how this dude never answered the question? He never answered the question. He say, what do this have to do with Robert Sylvester Kelly? Hey, we are referencing Robert Sylvester Kelly's indictment. Listen, bro, you know he gonna wake up. Tory Love, but what is the point? We not about that. We not about all of that. Who shot Ra over here? We not about 3-court Monty. Okay, this is breaking it down on a GED level, meaning take what is abstract and make it simple. All right, we got Miss Red Apple. Miss Red Apple, how you doing?
Hey Trent, what's going on?
I'm doing well. How you doing today?
That's good. I'm just trying to say, he said that the people watching, like how we got access to Tim Savage, but didn't Dana J and Bedbug and Sly Fox, didn't they have access to the lawyer? Wasn't they conversating with his lawyers? So what's the difference from that?
Miss Red Apple, I understand what you're doing. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make the information be more clear and more succinct so that people who come on to watch the show who haven't been involved in it, they can understand who you're talking about. So can you please, address these people by, they actual handles and stuff, and with Bedbug, can you call them by their actual name so that people can understand?
Oh, well, Dana J and Sylvia and Kevin Terrell, like they had access to the lawyers. They was even talking to the lawyers, on live. So what's the difference from other people talking to Tim Savage and Azriel father? What is the difference? Can you explain that? I don't think it's no difference. And he talking about Like the feds is watching. The feds been watching. That's how R. Kelly was getting half of the information. His lawyers was getting half of the information from the YouTube subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I don't see no difference in what Rated R is saying. But I'm not gonna lie about that live that LeLe was on that live. I remember that live, and she did say that.
Mm-hmm.
She's even in the paperwork. Exhibit 41 and 42.
Right.
She 41.
Right. No, she's 42. She's 42.
And what's the other girl name? 41?
41.
Yes. So I mean, I'm not seeing what they seeing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was just trying to figure this out because I'm just lost with this shit right now.
You know, I mean, you know, to me, I kind of got thrown off because, like I say, this is only my second encounter with the Rated R dude, and he didn't answer one question the whole time he was up here. He's somebody who knows the truth, and he's fighting against the truth because he don't want to accept it. But the fact that he will not answer simple questions such as these are motherfucking lies. Okay, but once someone gives a testimony, then a person is then convicted of that testimony. That testimony becomes a statement or an article of fact because it was proven in a court of law.
Exactly.
And therefore, R. Kelly sexually assaulted he sexually assaulted females leading to a conviction, and that's now a statement of fact. He can't come get out of jail and come and sue me for saying that because it was proven in a court of law.
Exactly.
And that is the issue that is going on here, is that people want to do revisionist history. Oh, that ain't true. That ain't true. Well, everything Azriel said was not the truth, but everything she said also was not a lie.
Right.
It was for and it goes back and forth between truth and between lie.
Right.
Okay. And so this once you have evidentiary fact, you have paper facts, you got digital facts, you have photographs. That's an awful
videos. Exactly.
That's an awful lot of corroborative evidence, so to say.
Exactly.
Substantiate a claim, right? And they're saying, okay, this girl, she lied, she did that, she did this. These girls were finesses. Okay, nobody is arguing. Nobody is arguing the fact. But at this point, we passed all of that. And then when they start talking about, well, what does this have to do with this guy? He has an appeal coming up. These people are assuming that his appeal is going to be accepted.
They don't even know if that appeal going to be granted, though. They don't know that's going to be denied. They don't know if that's going to be granted or not.
That's the point. You know, most people don't even get they don't get granted an appeal on their first try. And then to take it a step further, Judge Ann Donnelly, when he got convicted and sentenced to 30 years, she told him to kick his lawyer off the case. She told him to keep the lawyer off the case. He chose to keep the lawyer on. When he chose to keep the lawyer on, she said, "Do you understand that you cannot use a lawyer ineffective counsel as a reason for an appellate reason?" Okay, so what grounds is he going to appeal on? And that's what nobody has clearly and succinctly explained to me, is what the appellate grounds is. You know, everybody can say this one lying, this person ain't keeping it 100, them girls, they were all lying, Kills ain't do nothing.
Why didn't you just go get it from him? Because you're the only one who can make a claim, right? Because it's your insurance.
Well, to me, it looked like I don't think rated R kind of like read that paperwork or looked at the case, because it's like he came in like at a later time when we was already in this shit already. Like I think he need to go back and reread some things, and because it's like everybody is in denial. And once that case was over with, it was a lot of people saying, well, if he get found guilty, then we gonna honor that. People still have not honored that the man has been found guilty with 30 years on the table.
But not only was he found guilty, but he was found guilty and convicted in two separate federal jurisdictions
Exactly.
by two separate federal law teams
Yes,
in cases that weren't even connected. So
that's
they
right.
weren't allowed to say in Chicago he had been convicted in New York because it would be prejudicial. And
Hmm.
people can get mad at me, they get upset with me. I don't care. I am not. They want me to be blindly advocating for R. Kelly so bad. And if people go back and read what I wrote in Boots to the Ground, they want. I have always maintained my position to. There shall also be fire. So
Right.
if he is accused of this, he did some of this stuff to some level and some degree. Now, is it to the extent of which the government is alleging? No, I think that the government was a bit overzealous, but they presented their case, and because of the conviction, they proved their case.
They did. I mean, videos proved a lot.
There you go. And
It's
so
on video.
the
It's
best
it's there.
argument the best argument that I have heard is that the judicial instructions to the jury were changed at the last minute, and that could have potentially led to a guilty conviction because the judicial instructions at the end, the judge changed it to say where it was either or. She changed it to and or, meaning that
Hmm.
either one had to comply. Okay.
Okay.
And so that's the best argument that I had. But people just coming over here, oh motherfucking, y'all know that the motherfucking people is and I'm speaking of my own motherfucking free motherfucking mind and this motherfucker. Like, listen, you can use swear words on my broadcast, you can cuss, but every other word cannot be a curse word, man. We not
Mm-mm.
down the stream. We not finna drive down the algorithm like that. You cannot come in and every other thing that you saying is these motherfucking bitches, they lie like a mother. Like they all of these females did not lie.
That's
And,
what I'm saying.
and Haley, when you start reading Azriel's testimony, Azriel's testimony is on the 900th page of the court documents. When you
Mm.
get to Haley Calhoun, they on damn near page 3,000. Okay, so it's a whole lot of leeway. It's a whole bunch of space in between Azriel's testimony and Haley Calhoun's testimony. And I don't believe that they was lying about having to piss on the Snicker bus and all of that stuff. I don't believe that, unfortunately. I don't believe that. And you know, to a certain degree, like I say, even with LeLe, I know that she said at a point in time when me and her used to talk regularly, she was in communication with Haley Calhoun. I did a whole live stream on a Sunday where she was sending me pictures of Haley and said, "Hey, I'm talking to Haley, blah 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 blah," and Haley went in and testified against her brother. So, come on, bro. What is that?
Wow.
You know,
That's what I'm saying.
I still have the live stream. It's up. It's on one of these pages. I can't tell you which one. I got three of them. but it's on one of these pages.
Mm-mm.
They say, yeah,
Well, I mean, well, you said what it was. When the case first came out, I checked you out. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, you was one of the ones that did say, you know what I'm saying, when the paperwork come out, woo woo, if it is what it is, then I'm gonna stand on it. And you stood on it 100%. And I mean, shit, it don't get no better than that, Trent.
I mean, I've talked to lawyers. I went and sought lawyers out, and lawyers said that I know y'all don't want to hear this, but this is a losing case. You need to argue for appeals. Okay. And so the pro R. Kelly sector of people on YouTube, they were all saying Bonjean this and Bonjean that. Do you know that Jennifer Bonjean came in and she put things on record that Devereaux Canick had basically struck down during the during the trial? Okay, she came in and confessed. She came in and basically confessed that he did this, he did that, and these were things that Devereaux Canick had disproven during the actual trial. So Bonjean has really, in all honesty, we want to see how it's gonna play itself out. But she has done things to hurt R. Kelly. You feel me?
Yeah, and not only that, in certain things that she said, she agreed that the man was guilty
There you
on a
go.
lot of shit.
She that whole thing in a mitigation report. She put in the mitigation report that he had gotten his dick sucked by men and all of that stuff.
Yes, she did.
I mean, she put in all of this other stuff. That he had given Haley herpes and stuff, and Haley ain't have herpes. You feel me? And so
Yeah.
he has done things to jeopardize. You feel me?
Yeah.
But the fact that I'm not saying I'm for or against somebody, it allows me to be able to look at both sides of the argument. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have anything against R. Kelly personally. I just think that he should have he as a 50-some-year-old man, he should not have found himself in this situation. He should have sent those females home because at a certain point in time in your life, you're supposed to mature to where you say some pieces of ass just ain't worth it.
Right.
You hit it a couple times, break the girl off a little bit of change so she feel like she got something out the deal, and you
And let it and leave it be.
you don't keep them around, dude. You do not keep them around. And that's my stance definitively. I have always maintained that. And because of that, hey, you got some folks who are upset and frustrated with me, but so be it, so be it. That's where I am. You got anything you want to add in, Miss Red Apple?
No, everything you said, everything is legit. I got the
Mm-hmm.
same opinions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, definitely, do how much of the stream today did you catch? Did you catch LeLe's testimony or any of that? You got any opinions on that?
Well, I came in. I think when Tia's first got up there,
Mm-hmm.
um, I just wanted to say like she was lying. Like I heard that on Reddit our channel. I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely heard that.
Mm-hmm.
That she said when them girls got out the shower, she used to lick their ass. She said that.
Mm-hmm. Well, what happens is the common pattern that I learned with them is that when they get caught red-handed in a lie, then they will just try to avoid it. They'll try to avoid. They'll say, "Oh, I ain't say that," and try to cover their tracks. You know what I'm saying? They try to cover their tracks. So,
Right.
you know, like, dude, it was said, okay, and he never addressed that, you know, because a lot of this stuff can be easily addressed. Like, hey, I understand what she said, but at the same time, I think that it was taken out of context. But you trying to deny something that has been said, that is said, is crazy. Okay. And they are very crafty with putting together their lives. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They are very crafty with that. And you know, as for I can say this about the rated R guy. Uh he, you know, right now he don't see it. In time, he's gonna recognize who he's dealing with. You feel me?
Right.
Recognize who they dealing with, and it's gonna all be over.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in time, I guarantee you, it's gonna come a day where he's gonna recognize it or whatever. You know, I see he brought Marlena in here, and she said it's a documented fact. It's a documented fact. It's like, okay, motherfucker, anytime somebody going to get a medical diagnosis, it's documented. That's how they build an insurance company. But at the same time, like the way that you telling us that it played out, we very seriously doubt that. Okay, we very seriously doubt that. And like I said, man, we gonna go into our bags, and we're gonna go and find this live stream.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
We definitely need to find that live stream
we're
if
gonna
he
find
didn't
the
take it
live
down.
stream. We're gonna find the Lost Phases live stream where LeLe is testifying about that type of stuff. I'm sorry, not testifying, but you know, we're gonna find that lost live stream is somewhere or what have you. I got my people looking for it, and we gonna air it out. We're gonna play it, you know, because it's a bunch of misstatements, and they get on one platform and they be lying, and then they forget what they said. So,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, that's just it. You know, that's just it.
Well, I'll be sitting back waiting for that video to pop up. I definitely am.
Oh, it's gonna be here. It's gonna be here. Thanks for coming on the platform
All
today.
right, Trent.
All right, I'll see you later.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else who wants to come on to the stream, the link is in the chat. You can come on, give thoughts, feelings, opinions, expressions about what you saw today, about what you heard today. Like I say, you know, we definitely we definitely heard what we heard. We definitely saw what we saw. And we have experienced these people have one story, they have changed it. I mean, come on, folks. We not dumb, y'all. We not dumb. All right. You know, we see what it went on. And these people, they have revisionist history, y'all. These are some of the most revisionist history telling is as people you will ever meet in life. Just straight up. That there you go. That's selective amnesia. I didn't say that. You feel me? Even when LeLe came on today, she said, I ain't say that. And then, if you go back and listen to the live stream I was on with Radio R, she swore there that she didn't say something, that she came on and said, oh, my memory was jogged, and now I remember. Okay. Dude, dude, Marlena and Rated R are her two minions. All right. And she got them fooled, bro. She's so cold with that shit. They over there comment for her, like, yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. I know it to be true. You feel me? Dude, he said professional and came on and every other word was a cuss word. Every other word was a cuss word, man. Look, man, look, dude, I'm about to go ahead log on off of this piece when I only came on to do an hour. It turned into 2.5 hours, man. Y'all be easy. Let me go ahead and take this thing on to the outro.